Hello, everyone! Welcome back to a brand new episode of Trails of Daybreak. So, in the last episode, we taught the kids about the underbelly. I hope they enjoyed themselves and learned a few things.
I learned that humanity sucks.
Oh, poor Anyas. You should have known that already. Anyways, that was it for that area, so let's head out. Leave the Black Lake District and return to the surface? Yeah. And that was a door. Yeah, Nathan, that was a door slamming. Oh well, after leaving the district, they made their way to the surface, following a different route. Just to be safe. October 18th, 5 p.m. It's past fairy's nap time.
I don't need the nap. Fairy, you're literally about to fall down. Nap. Yes.
Yep, she's asleep. Damn, it's already late. We've been down there a while. You're your next Riverside district too?
Feels like waking up from a dream. My nap time's over, by the way.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit too much for a kid.
I'm not a kid.
Speaking of kids, seems like a boy we ran into is the son of a Jaeger.
What happens if we didn't run into them? I actually liked it down there, Shady. Criminal was excluded. And it was like a confidence. Confidence could break out of any second. A perfect place for training.
Not this again.
I am addicted to fighting.
At least hasn't fully descended into anarchy, if the rules were somewhat lax. Seems a good place to produce goods and materials you can't get on the surface. Yeah, I don't want anyone getting hooked on the place though. But you can use it if you need to. Just follow the rules. Fairy, you're going with Anya's every time.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
It goes to the particular Aaron. I'm not gonna punch someone. You're gonna punch someone. Yeah, I'm gonna punch someone. It's like... he's just like, breaking.
Yeah, okay, Anya. You seem awfully quiet. Yeah, perfectly fine. Did lose my faith in humanity? No. It's just, I gotta take it. I'm feeling a bit culture shock, I suppose.
I can't hardly blame you.
I'm so sorry. I was probably making you feel even worse with how carried away I was getting. You don't need to feel responsible, Fairy. It's just, to be honest, I had something else on my mind, too.
Yeah, kinda does feel like somebody's been eating at you lately. Weird all things at school?
Yes, actually. It's a major opportunity coming up, and I was considering hopping into it. But I think I decided against it. There's nothing more I could teach. There's nothing more it can teach me that I haven't already learned after all. Ow? Oh, fuck.
Our information did not lead us astray, I see.
What the fuck? How did you get in this setting?
It's good to see you all, my friends.
You're probably wondering how I got here. This car has teleportation technology. Come on, we can go see the world.
It is.
Your Highness! Nudge! Nudgy? I'm gonna say it's Nudgy. That sounds better than Nudge, but I don't know. I want to pronounce it right.
Damn, talking about showing up unexpected. This is what the chief was talking about.
Correct.
I don't know how I got in here.
His Highness and I have something to discuss with you. Please, climb in.
Or jump in, I don't care. Ah! Fairy just jumps through the window. Is anyone else even allowed to be out this late?
It's so spacious in here.
It's stretching too. That's a whatever, limo. Hell of a luxury. Ride smooth as a baby ass. Fuck. Ride smooth as a baby ass too. Still room up in the world, huh? So suspicions for a luxury vehicle? Like this is my pickup truck is totally built for different things. If you insult my baby again, I'll burn you out of this car! Speaking of it, I take you like the part I sent you. I got a special order to ensure they clash with the aesthetic of your truck. Oh, like is an understatement. It's a thing of beauty. Even the ulterior motive behind this setting it wasn't just my head. What?
So I'm still glad you're both looking well. I don't know what it was all about.
I'm pretty sure I was on the opposite side of the car in the cutscene. Oh well. Thank you. My apologies again for the trouble caused you. We weren't expecting to see you all again so soon either. But we are only here for a visit with the president, so for the time we just happened to line up.
What? Oh, the Armhard guy. Yeah, I didn't say anything about this minute on the news. Is this some kind of secret talk?
No, you don't need to concern yourself with the details. With the need, you don't need to concern yourself with the details on a need-to-know basis. Well, we live in crazy times. There's no doubt there's plenty for our leaders are talking about. As much as it bugs me, you're clearly up to something besides what you want to dump on us.
Ow.
I think I see what's going on now.
I'm sure you do. We invited you here in the hopes of hiring you.
Can I have the coffee from that drinking machine? Or it's like alcohol. It's probably alcohol, but I don't want it.
I don't remember you liking coffee.
Yeah, I don't like coffee either, Phil. I just need something to drink.
This is a joint request from Elsheim and the CID.
Oh, suspicious.
That's quite a pair.
It's coming from nothing, but keep going.
The short of it is, we'd like you to go on another trip for us.
On a favorite rocket ship to the sky, baby Einstein.
To the home of the Verne Company, the city of Basel in the southwest.
Okay.
That's Calvard's biggest ornament manufacturer, isn't it? I learned that in school. Good job, Fairy. Thank you.
That sounds like a big one.
If you could take a look at the screen.
Wait, this car has a TV? Oh my god, it has a TV!
Basel is an industrial city that is home to both the Verne Group's HQ and the Basel Institute of Science.
Okay.
Its artisanal district dates back to the Middle Ages, and it is surrounded by an abundance of nature.
We are working on removing it because it is a technology place.
Our problem is that as of late, the city's orbital network has become unstable.
Shouldn't that be like the internet guy's problem?
In addition, suspicious individuals have been sighted leaving and entering the city.
I like how we all just stared at him and turned our heads. Don't tell me, is it?
I know what you're thinking, but we can't assume until we have all the facts, which is very little. Under normal circumstances, we could be well informed of the situation as our country has deep ties to the Institute. Unfortunately, its director, who happens to be the Verne CEO, had been notably unforthcoming as of late.
That's strange. Isn't your country one of Verne's largest shareholders?
Yes, it is. We're not the principal shareholder, but we still wield considerable influence over the company. Yet despite that, the CEO has been emphatically vague in response to our questions. We suspect he's merely buying time. For what though, I don't know. But it's a sudden shift in behavior that indicates he's hiding something. Hence my request to you. You're not giving us much to work with here. Not sure why you sounded like that for a second. And if you're not looking for technical experts, if you're looking for technical experts, you're coming to the wrong place. Oh, I beg to differ. After all, you have one of Mudlug's very own conjurers as your employee. After little Barrick told me about you testing some revolutionary technology at present.
Oh, you mean that Sumdi thingy? It's still undergoing testing, but we plan to reveal it to the public. Eventually. Honestly, who knows? It might be cancelled already.
Wait, but why am I still here?
I don't know.
Good yeah. I'm most looking forward to it. Anyways, if you look at our request to the guild, it landed at the bottom of the top priorities list, given that no civilian casualties have occurred. Also, much like the police, they are wary as a fox with these sort of mysteries. Right, so if we're on the job, we can deal with any problems you ever keep away from the public eye.
No, I think it was implied because everyone's too busy with other shit. No, the guild's busy with other shit, and the police is just incompetent.
The conditions are fair, but you better be willing to pay top mirror for their services. Or you can count us out. Oh, you don't need to worry about anything. If anything, that makes me more trustworthy in my book. Is that a fact? You're weird.
Well, I think we should definitely consider taking this on, especially if our might is involved. Also, we wasted all our money down there, so we need the cash. Is it possible? I'd like to ask one thing before we agree to take this on. What's the CDC's connection to this case? You ever been upfront about that?
Oh. Fuck, I was hoping you would ignore that. For the sharp one. Band institutes are currently part of two national projects. One of them is making the X-Fence standard available to the general public, both at home and abroad. Technology is a national secret, so our involvement should be no surprise. Makes sense. Again, stay on top of any leaks or scandals so don't slip through the cracks. What about other projects? Classified. Oh, come on.
Well...
I don't even know the specifics there, so I'm the same boat as you all. I did try pressing the president for details, but he simply wouldn't budge. Apologies, but that's all the more reason why I cannot divulge information about the project. At this point, there are many reasons for our involvement. It all sounds fishy, but as hell, but whatever, get on with it. As you wish, the issue with desire of standards funding sources also need to be addressed. I wish you did, and I will dedicate the task of your group's chiefs and colleagues. Huh? What do you mean? Since when did you become my boss? Ugh, fine, whatever. I'll explain. Zavila is Zen's 6th generation combat ornament is common knowledge at this point, but there's little known fact about the project's humble beginning as a massive capital inflection from an interest party. And that party just happens to be Valor Instant Investment Bank.
I was going to say all borrows. I'm disappointed.
Which happens to be my largest shareholder. They're my largest shareholder. That's right. I sold myself to stock value. No, it just happens to be the largest shareholder of Malak, my employer.
I see.
She just feel like I'm hearing the name Vows a lot.
Vows, and that is city-state?
Correct, it's a giant port state of Central East. Made of much land, but it's trade in the southeast, and its people suffer a great fortune, which are investing all over the continent. They're both our allies and our competitors. The Val Investment Bank is owned by them. So what are you trying to drag your asses into the Central Eastern turf for? All you can do is turn blind. Drag our asses to a Central Eastern turf war? Also, we can buy your eyes and ears? I guess we should be setting our own spies, especially if the state-level secrets up for grabs.
In short, you want us to investigate a highly complex situation from a neutral standpoint, where we can get to the bottom of what's happening there. Got it? Does that about sum it up?
I give you an 85 for the answer. This event that follows is an attempt to interference. We would like Arthur to act as a mediator. I got this all mapped out. Mediation's not one of our specialties, unfortunately, so I'm not certain if this is your best option for that. On the contrary, I think you're the safest bet on that front. Should you take our request, you'll be in Basel for 3 days. I'm sure there'll be other SP4Gs you can judge at the same time. Can't expect you to leave at once, but it'd be best if you could depart in the next few days.
Great.
Alright, we'll give some thought when we get back. Can't make any promises. I understand. We won't be off options if we refuse. The CDC never puts all its eggs in one basket. Regardless, anything we told you is strictly confidential. So if you share it on Twitter, we won't kill you. Though I think it's rather unexpected issue might work you all in favor here.
Eh?
Wow! Just Minecraft Villager shows up. Ha! Ha! And after that, they went back to their office. I think you ain't heard about all this from your own company. I'm not very aware of the plan to make the XCV a stand available for the masses, but not about the problem in Basel. If A really is involved, I would expect it to have already been informed. Gotcha. Just so something has to take us 2 days either way. Take us 2 days either way. But if we're looking into something to learn and the Institute, we're going to need to work mostly weekends.
But that will mean Anya's. Actually, the timing is rather perfect. You see, that was happened to be the city I chose. Wow, high school sounds really fun.
Trust me, a big school capital, bust out, fancy trail trips. All marriage is about students who think of themselves, so it's something that makes sense. But you have the reports to write about it for days about it, though.
Yeah, actually, some of my friends came here the other day. They're considering Basel too. I wasn't interested in going myself. I wasn't sure whether or not it was the best decision.
What? You'll be leaving next Tuesday for 3 days, so it's making the timing up splendid Thursday.
It's almost a wish I wants this to happen. Oh, if I think it's a personal circumstances should push us to taking this on, of course.
Of course. But that goes for both ways. You're a student first, so don't go focusing on your decisions to line up with your job. Even if we do it up in the same general place, your studies might mean we won't see each other often.
Well, I suppose that's true. It still kind of hurts.
Huh? That's rich coming from the guy who always decides where to go based on who shoves the certs down his throat.
Speaking of which, where are we going to find the base on that front?
This is what Barry and Rand care about.
What type of certs are we going to find?
Fine. Excellent question. A baked tart called Glen is probably the most famous. It's made of walnuts and honey dirt and has a simple American taste that yes!
I suppose Van's right. I'm making my own mind about what to do. Otherwise my great-great-grandfather would never... Or dad, for that matter. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you concern.
No, don't think anyone can blame for you feeling conflicted here. But we should end up going to the same place, rest and sure. Rather we all do it that. But I will do all I can to support you.
She's way too perspective. Thank you, but why? Oh, fuck. Oh!
No way.
Looks like we're going to Bezo! We'll speak to my friends at school tomorrow. But if you can work on the assumptions that we'll be going to prepare accordingly.
Got it, but...
Don't forget I'm a student first and foremost. Right? I won't. I'll make this work. I can handle my obligations properly, both here and school. Well, good night.
Yeah, good night. I guess we'll be leaving next Thursday. Same day as Myra's. But Ren and the prince just dumped us on us. So could they wait for tomorrow for an answer? Still, sure looking brighter. She's sure looking brighter than I met her. How much was waiting on her, I'm sure she's got a lot to work through. But I'll look out for her best as I can. Besides, the boss and all. Sure a day. Guess it's time for a walk to wind down before bed. I was about to say, where the fuck was that coming from? I was like, where the hell is that coming from? Anyways, let's see how everyone else is doing real quick. Normally I would end the episode here, but this is way too short, so let's continue for a few more minutes. Oh, you're doing homework, Fairy. How's it going? Of course you have a blade up there. Well, it's not on the ceiling when it could fall on me. That's a good point, Fairy. Table. Teddy bear. What's up? You want to do a letter? I think I'll let everyone back home know how I'm doing. Did you remember to do your homework? Been writing back and forth a few times, but man, there's getting so much to talk about. I don't know where to start. First in the Blacklight District for one, and Ada might want to know. No, Ada might only know about other places, like. Wouldn't be surprised me. Might as well be a Jaeger's black bucket list. Might have gone to Sarah's Vega myself. I might have gone to Vega myself if I stayed there. But learning about the stuff this way, we can review really open my eyes to all new things. So, I'm gonna write about that. I'll write to them about it. Every day out here is so exciting. I say go for it. Can't tell you. Ooh. Can't tell you really like the time. Thank you. I see you were struggling to read there. Yes, I was, Fairy. I thought she was like putting a foot on the desk. It's like that was something I was expecting you. No, she's having a cup of tea. How you doing? Is it just me? Oh, is it me or did you bring back some more plants? Indeed. I was posting a flower shop in Old Town and happened upon some wonderful plants. You off to patrol the city? Do let me know if you need assistance. I'd be happy to help. Thanks, but it ain't a big deal, really. More like a late-night walk, fan patrol. Got plenty to do tomorrow, so it's best to take it easy and rest up tonight. Understood. Perhaps I could do some reconnaissance preceding our trip to Basil, then. Professor Orbitation, outstanding. I do look forward to the trip. Let's see what flowers we got here. Pink, blue, red. I know nothing about flowers. Okay, Aaron, are you in your room? He's not in his room. Unless he's hiding somewhere. Is he hiding under the bed? Aaron! Oh. Must be a picture of his mother. That's also a very nice face. Unless... Oh, maybe it's his mother's ashes. Oh, that's actually kind of sweet. Is that his diary? Quickly! Van! Read his diary! Oh, come on, Van. I wanted to read his diary. Alright, this is the public restroom. Except for Van, he gets his own shit. Lucky Van. Huh? Ooh, kitty. Meow. Aw, don't be mad. Okay, I'm sorry. See the cat every now and then. Guess it's his turf. Come on, I want to pet you. Cat. Can't go through that door, huh? Oh well. Guess I'll take a look what we have. So we got a Quested Street District. Okay, so... Oh, we have a lot of gifts. So we can go with Fairy, Humes, and the person. So I guess in the next episode we'll do him first. That way we do these mandatory missions. I'm guessing that's the biker girl. Yeah, we'll give these gifts to some people real quick.
I'll treasure it.
Really?
Aw, you shouldn't have.
Okay, I won't.
If I do, Van.
Yay!
You're welcome, Humes.
Thanks, Van.
Welcome, Dingo.
Oh, thank you.
Not creepy at all giving gifts to a bunch of people like that. Trying to think what to do here. What time are we at? Okay, we're at 17 minutes. I think I'll record another episode right after, but this is going to be it for today's episode. Kind of like to keep things on the track, you know. How do I say, event-oriented. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode, folks. See you guys in the next one.